Hey everyone, okay, so today I wanted to discuss something completely unrelated to anything, which is about my weight loss. I wanted to mention it because I found this quite, well, I didn't really find it that interesting because I kind of knew what was going to happen, but I haven't, from the time I started to lose weight or purposely change my diet, which is over a year and a half ago, I hadn't gained or lost any weight since that time. Around about 4 or 5 months in, I stopped losing weight and I just maintained it. Now, I watched a documentary a while ago and I thought I would test it myself. Now, remember that almost everyone believes that the way to lose weight is to cut calories, so, you know, all that calorie bullshit. So, and that actually does work. If you want to go hungry forever, you can cut your calories and that's great. But that's not what I did, and that's fine. So what I decided to do was take the diet I was currently eating, worked out all the calories for it, so I wasn't losing or gaining any weight at this time, nothing. And then what I did was I completely changed my diet. Remember that the theory is a calorie is a calorie is a calorie. So it shouldn't matter if you are eating 200 calories of potato chips or crisps or 200 calories of chicken, is the same in terms of calories. So I completely changed my diet for 10 weeks. Didn't tell anybody anything. So instead of eating my normal diet, I decided to pick foods from a different category. So instead of having something like chicken breast and some fats and some meat and some vegetables or some rice, whatever it was, I decided to pick completely different foods. So I'd have a bagel instead, as long as it fitted in with my calorie intake. Now here's the interesting thing. So I completely switched up what I was eating, but the calories remained the same. In fact, my calories were slightly lower than they were before. Now, after 10 weeks of following this, and so like instead of having, like as an evening meal, I might have something like some yogurt, this would be the full fat version of yogurt, like Greek yogurt, the double cream version. I would have 2 curly whirlies, 3 curly whirlies actually, whatever it was. The one thing I noticed with eating chocolate and curly whirlies is that I wanted more immediately. As soon as I started eating it, I wanted more and more. Same with crisps and bagels. I just could keep going on and on, but I didn't. But my calories were actually slightly lower during this 10-week period than they were previously. So what happened? I gained 10 pounds of body fat. Yep, I actually put on 10 pounds of weight. I didn't gain any muscle mass during this time at all, despite everything else being the same, despite my calories being slightly lower than they were before, I actually gained body fat. Don't you think that's really telling? Now, I studied nutrition way back when, and I've always had a love for it. So I knew what to do when I wanted to lose weight. I realized that it wasn't about the calories. You know, we studied with an endocrinologist who knows all about the hormonal systems, and it was very interesting to me. I've read, I consistently keep updated, so I knew that it was about the macronutrient ratio, because your body is going to do something completely different with the calories from a chicken breast or steak or some protein source than it is going to do with pure sugar. But because everybody believes that calories are calories, it doesn't matter, you can eat what you want as long as you're cutting your calories. And this just goes to show I gained 10 pounds of body fat or weight. I just think it's so amazing. Now I'm back on my original diet because I feel better. The other diet where I was just eating more carbohydrate-based foods, I was so fucking hungry all the time. And I mean, like an hour after I was eating, I wanted more food, which was something I didn't experience before because I was eating, originally I started eating 6 mini meals. I changed that up and started eating bigger meals with lots of fats in, you know, good foods that I believe are good foods. So there you go, that's my experience. I'm now back on my original plan, not because I really care about losing that extra 10 pounds. It'd be nice, but it's not really gonna, you know, no one really cares. But because I don't want to be perpetually hungry all day long. Now, the one thing to notice is that my calorie intake was quite high. I cannot possibly imagine, based on a carbohydrate diet, how people, why I can see how people go absolutely insane with hunger, especially when you're looking at diets of 1,000, 1,200, 1,400, which I consider starvation diets. I can't imagine the hunger levels you must be feeling on those kind of diets. But anyway, I thought I'd share. Leave your information and comments in there and I'll have a little look and read. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Okay, so click it. You see this? Click my box. Now how good an offer is that? That's it. Click my box. If you are suffering or have, you know when you're applying your foundation and suddenly every single hair on your face stands on end, it makes your face look like really hairy and there's no need for it, then click this box, that's me, and it will take you to a video where I explain how to lay down foundation so that the hair on your face lays down really, really smoothly. You know that peach kind of fuzzy hair? So it lays down smoothly and you don't end up looking like Chewbacca. Thanks so much, bye bye.